Hello, so today we're going to look through my 20th sketchbook, which as you can see it has seen a lot of work. So starting off, I did cover the names of April, but I started the sketchbook the 27th of March. Here we have some Pinterest reference and one of my friends that you are going to see a lot through the sketchbook. Here we have bank channel Hyunjin. Here we have more Pinterest reference and some notes for bread, just how to do the bread. Here we have this beautiful girl from Pinterest and this Draw This in Yourself from I'm a Wonder. Then over here we have a guy that was from a school project, an art project. This is Carlos, one of my OCs. I don't draw him that much and I really miss him, so I was just like, let's draw him. Here there's some eyes, here's some clothing, and here I finished the guy. And I actually forgot that his hair was brown and his eyes were blue, but it doesn't matter. He's still beautiful. Here I have more sketches. Over here I have these three boys. Here I have this girl, which is another one of my OCs. She's kind of like a witch. That's why she has a black cat. And this was also a redraw. Here I tried to do full bodies with like the outer shape and then do it inside. And here's another one. And they didn't turn out great. Here I tried to draw cats because you can already tell I'm not really good at cats. So I tried to draw cats and no, like they're fine, but they seem a little bit chubby, so yes. Here we have Han Ji-sun, which I always draw when I don't know what to draw, so you're going to see a lot of Han Ji-sun. Here I have some female bodies and this one. And over here we have the finished one, which is this one. Here we have Ian from Stray Kids, and here I had some cover ideas for my next sketchbooks. Like for example, this one, which is the lemon sketchbook, is actually my next sketchbook, which is this one. It's a little bit of a different design that you're going to see at the back of the sketchbook, so yes. Here I did some, sculptures. Here I did some shoes because I don't know how to draw shoes. Like whenever I don't know how to draw something, I will just draw a lot of it. Like eyes, shoes, hair, noses. Here we have this guy, which was from my Valentine's Day animation. And here we have Ian Whitehead from the film Dunkirk, which we saw it in Spanish because I live in Spain. So it was also called Dunkerque, which I don't understand that name. Why do they gotta make things more complicated in Spanish? Here we have some hands. I was thinking of doing a hand painting, but it didn't turn out. And here some angels. Here I have Han Ji-sun, and this is Yosan from 80s. Look at him. It doesn't look like himself, but yeah. Here we have some mouths, noses, hair. Here we have a lot more of Han Ji-sungs. Here we have more Han Ji-sungs and Sam, which is an OC from my very first sketchbook, so she has survived 23 sketchbooks at least. And she ended up looking like Barbie, but I'm not too mad at it. Here we have some more, again my friend, and Han Ji-sun. These are my friends, like my best friend, another friend of mine, more friends. Some of them are artists, like this friend of mine, this friend of mine, and this friend of mine. They're artists. Here we have San and Sehua from 80s. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. What happened to him? Poor San. Here I have this drawing. Here I have the finished version of the previous drawing. Here I have kind of like a chibi style that I did. Here I have sketches of people. Here I have these two rabbits that look so cute, and these pigeons. They're really funny. A squirrel, and this pig looks like he's bleeding out, but let's just ignore that. Here we have this drawing that I made into this and never finished it, and here we have Pikachu, because my cousin came and she was like, oh, I really love Pikachu, and I was like, say no more, I'm drawing Pikachu. Then here we have this girl, which I drew here, and then I covered it up with my phone, and I was like, let's try again. And she actually turned out to be really beautiful, I must admit. Quite a beautiful girl. Here we have Doyan from NCT, which is my NCT bias. Here we have 10 from NCT. I don't know who this is. This is again in my chibi style, but this is the design for a plushie that I was making. Here I have another Doyan, but I never finished him. Here we have Han Ji-sun and a lot of cats. I like this cat. He looks so cute. Also, this is my reaction when seeing this page. I'm just like, why are they so bad? Here we have Han Ji-sun, because why not? Here we have Kala, which is one of my Cs. You're going to see him later as well. Again, my friend. Again, this random dude. I don't know who this is. I feel like I knew back then who this was. And this is another friend of mine. Here I have myself and eyes again. Here I have Han Ji-sun, or Peter the Spy, and another Han Ji-sun. Here I have this girl and this boy that I did with Stabile Boss. Here, my friend took my sketchbook and she drew me. And I also drew her on her sketchbook, so if you want, this is the most realistic you're going to get to see my face for now. So yes. Here we have another Han Ji-sun and Mina. This one is finished in digital. Here one of my friends was like, I want to go bald, and I was like, say no more, and yes, he went almost bald. And here we have Bang Chan. Some more bodies. Here we have Cusco. Here we have a lot more of Cusco. I finished this one, and this girl. Here we have a lot more of hands and some sketches. Here we have this and this thingy over here, which was the thumbnail for a painting that I did that I will probably leave somewhere over here. Then here we have a friend of mine, which I drew for Pride Month, because this year she went to Pride Month and she had the most beautiful makeup, and I was like, yes. Here we have Madoka, because a friend of mine and I were doing theirs and I lost, so I had to draw Madoka. And here we have female bodies, because I don't know how to draw the female body. I know it sounds funny because I'm a girl, but I don't know. Here we have a Pinterest reference and some more friends. These two look scary. Let's not talk about them. Here we have action poses. Here we have some girls and flowers to fill the space, and this is best dressed, also known as Ashley. Here's she again, but her feet are bigger than her face, so it looks really funny. And here's myself. Here my friend said, you should draw animals, and I was like, tell me some animals, and I just drew a lizard, a chick, a frog, a cheetah. Here we have some clown stuff. The bigger I write the date, the angrier I am. Here we have another Han Ji-sun, even though you cannot see him. And here we have Chanbin, Chan, Felix, and Seungmin from Stray Kids from when Apple Night came out. I think this was the day after. And here I have some markers. And here I watched a tutorial by Chris Hong Art on how to draw cats, and I followed it right here. And then I decided to do it on myself, by myself, and this is my face. Looking at these cats, they look horrible. Here are more cats, and here we actually have Han and Minho for Stray Kids. I think this was a photo shoot for like their merchandising, because they are wearing Stray Kids t-shirts. I don't have one of those t-shirts, but we shall see if I can get one. Here I drew another friend of mine. Here I put washi tape. Here I made this girl in the chibi style from before. Here I made this friend of mine, I drew him, and he ended up with sausage legs. He said sausage legs when I when I gave him the picture, like when he saw the finished result. So I decided to draw more legs just to figure it out. Here again, that friend of mine and another friend of mine that I made from memory and doesn't look like himself. He looks like 30. And here I bought an Ecoline in the color pink beige. So I have here some swatches and my other colors, my skin tones. Here I tried to work with it, and here I have my Sakuras. Here we have Kala, as I told you, and Butch and Bean for Stray Kids. Here I have this pastel violet and this carmine from Ecoline as well that I bought. Here I have more female bodies, and this is my reaction to seeing the female bodies. More female bodies, a lot more female bodies. I actually like this one a lot. And then this one in the chibi style, this is the blush that I was talking about. So here you can see kind of like the finished design and me. And here we have a member of my family. And then here we have the design. This one is the actual design for my sketchbook. And we went out with friends, like the ones that I told you that they also draw. And I tried my friends' Ecolines, Tombow and Mochi pens. And here one of my friends drew this. And I drew Han Ji-sun as always. Look at him, so pretty. And that's all, I guess. And this is the page in which I tried the Ecolines and Sakuras at the store because they let us use them at the store. So yes, that's all.